y'all, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to my channel. If you're not new, hey Faith Gang, I'm glad y'all came back to watch my video. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to groom your eyebrows at home. And y'all, I was honestly nervous with grooming my eyebrows by myself, but I'm glad that they turned out right. And I'm going to show you guys how to take your eyebrows from looking like this with hair out of place to your eyebrows looking like this, which looks way more kept and it looks a lot neater. And I honestly had to do something to my eyebrows so that I can feel more presentable. And so that my eyebrows can look like I just got them done from the shop. But I'm going to start off with using my antiseptic towelette to wipe off any excess eyebrow pomade that I had on my eyebrows from the day before. Then I'm going to use a spoolie. You can find a spoolie from your local beauty supply or even CVS. But right now I'm brushing my eyebrows up just to see which hairs are out of line. And I'm going to start by plucking the bottom of my eyebrow just so that I can remove my smaller hairs that I wouldn't be able to remove with my scissors or with my razor. After I've tweezed all the hairs from the bottom of my eyebrow to the top of my eyebrow, I started using my scissors to cut off my longer pieces of hair. And before I actually used my scissors, I made sure to brush my eyebrow hairs up, and then I saw the hairs that were out of place, and then those were the pieces of hair that I cut. And I made sure that I didn't cut too much of my hair off just so that I wouldn't have spaces in my eyebrows. And then I was very careful, and I had a lot of patience with using my scissors because at first I couldn't really figure out the hand position to use the scissors to make sure that I wasn't cutting off too much hair. So you want to be really patient and careful when you're using the scissors to cut off your longer pieces of eyebrow hair. And now I'm doing the same thing to my right eyebrow, brushing my hair up. And then I'm going to cut off the longer pieces of hair that aren't in place. And I continue to brush my eyebrow hairs up just to ensure that I'm cutting all the extra longer pieces of eyebrow hairs before I move on to brushing them down. And after I feel like I trimmed off all the excess longer pieces of eyebrow hairs, I then brush my eyebrows back into place. And then I also brush my eyebrows just to ensure that I remove any of the excess eyebrow hairs that I cut. And once my eyebrows look to my liking, I then brush my eyebrow hairs down, and then I see which pieces of eyebrow hairs are longer than others, and then I trim off those longer pieces of hair. And I honestly was having a hard time catching the longer pieces of eyebrow hairs in my scissors. And as you can see right here, I'm changing my hand positions with using my scissors just to make sure that I'm not cutting off too much hair. And then I continue to brush my eyebrow hairs down just to ensure that I'm cutting off all the extra longer pieces of hair so I'm not looking silly after I'm finished trimming off my eyebrow hairs. And then I do the same process to my left eyebrow. Alright y'all, so I did actually have to go back to my right eyebrow and I brushed my eyebrow hairs down, and then I did see that I did have some longer pieces of hair that were out of place, so I had to continue to use my scissors to trim off those longer pieces of hair. And then I made sure that I kept brushing my eyebrow hairs down just to make sure that I removed all those longer pieces of eyebrow hairs. And I actually did redo my left eyebrow just to ensure that I removed all those excess longer pieces of eyebrow hairs on both my left and my right eyebrow. After I was done using my scissors to trim off any of the excess longer pieces of eyebrow hairs, I then rebrushed my eyebrow hairs, and then I used my eyebrow razor just to remove any of the excess hair that I couldn't get with my tweezers or with my scissors. And you want to be really careful when you're using the razor that you don't cut off too much hair and that you don't cut yourself. After I was done with using my eyebrow razor, I used my eyebrow kit, and this is like an eyebrow powder, almost like a pomade. But since I didn't have a pomade or eyebrow pencil, this was the only thing I had on hand. So what I did was I brushed my eyebrows, and where I saw spaces in my eyebrows, I just used the eyebrow shadow light to fill in my eyebrows, just so that I can get that polished effect. And I do that same process with my right eyebrow. And when you are filling in your eyebrows, you want to make sure that you just like outline your natural eyebrow, just so that it won't look like you drew on your fake eyebrow. But alright y'all, this is what my eyebrows looked like after I was done filling them in and after grooming them. And honestly y'all, my eyebrows look like I just got them done. And after I was done filling them in, I used my spoolie to brush out my eyebrows, and so that I can make sure that I didn't have any extra longer pieces of eyebrow hairs. And to get that nice, neat, finished look, I used my foundation to put on the bottom and top of my eyebrows since I didn't have any concealer. That was my right skin tone. And then I used my antiseptic towelette to wipe off the excess foundation, and so that I can get that nice finished look. But that's all I have for today's video, Faith Gang. I wanted to show you guys how I groomed and filled in my eyebrows at home. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed and you made it to the end of this video, sis, don't forget to click that subscribe button and hit the post notification button so you can get alerted every time I post another video. With that being said, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, Faith Gang.